welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you color selection. Okay, so when I was talking to you the other time, I talked to you about the things that you should consider when you're trying to select a color. So I want to believe that with what I've said, you understand now that before you start a design, you want to give a thought to the color you want to use. um is it purple, is it black, is it this, and is it that? So this is the first thing that informs your color selection. It's important for you to know that no matter the kind of design tool you are using, Adobe, Photoshop, InDesign, um Corel Draw, whichever you're using, you would have available to you a color palette. Like, you have a lot of colors in it. So I'm just going to get into, I'm not taking you into cover, but I would need you to understand it here, that you have this available. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a design and get into the design board so that I can show you that colors are made available to you, and from there you can select your color. Like, okay, this is the color I want to use. So you must know that you can tweak your color. You can decide to use this, or at the point you feel like, okay, I think I just want to change that color. Okay, so we're going to have our design board. From the template that I chose, there are colors already on the template. So either you're using a template or you are designing from scratch, which I'm going to show you. You need to know that colors are always available, readily available for you. Can you see that on this design, because of what they are trying to communicate, there are a number of colors on it. So for example, let's say you want to use this template. Don't worry, I'm going to explain what that means. I am only talking about colors right now. So I could click on this. I just want to show you. Can you see color here? Can you see the color? That's like a navy blue, like dark blue color. So if I click on that color, it feels okay. You want to change color. Can you see there are a lot of colors here? There are a lot of colors here. Okay, now if I scroll down the line, I have a lot of color, and you're wondering, is this all the color there is? I can't see the color I want, but no, that's not all the color there is. These are just basic color made available to you from here. So once you click on this plus button, if you can see a plus button here, okay, you can click on that, and once you click here, here is your color palette. Like, I don't know, this could look little to you, like, okay, what can I see? But there are a lot of shades of color here. Remember, I was talking about less is more. Yeah, the reason you can actually use just one color for a design is by using different shades of the same color. Can you see that the boat in this design has blue, but the blue is different from the one I picked earlier on? And then the sea is also a blue color, but the shade is different. And then the sky in the design is also a blue color, but the shade is different. Can you see now that it's almost like you can use just one color? I'm going to show you some designs, like just one color, and then the design is looking amazing. But the secret to that is using the family of that color. Like, you have red, tomato red, and you have pepper red, and then you have a lot of red. Okay, so it's important that you understand how to maximize these things. So that is how you select your color. If you want to come here, I just say, okay, can you see that color change? I can select my colors from a lot of stuffs here. You can see there's something that looks like a rainbow, like having a lot of color spectrum at the base here. So if you feel like blue is not the shade you want, you can move it. If you click on that dot and you move it sideways, can you see it's changing? Can you see that? Amazing stuff. Amazing. Okay, so if you feel like, okay, no, that's not what I want the green. Can you see that? You can move it around to where you want. Okay, but this is one thing I'm going to talk to you about, though I'll see that better when it comes to color sampling. But let me get the foundation here for you. Every color, every shade of color has like a specific number to them. Number, you can call it number of identification. Just like everybody has different fingerprints, right? You can say that is their number as identification. No matter how much you look at somebody's fingerprint and you feel like this looks like mine, it's still not the same, right? There's just something that makes it different. So every color shade, even if they belong to the same family of colors, they still have different numbers associated, like identifying them. So this color are called HEX code. HEX code. Okay, you're going to see an hash symbol in front of them, and if you're smart enough, you can see that already here. So you can see that as I move the color around, can you see something is changing? The numbers are changing because these things are just different. Though I'm still within the blue family, can you see they are changing? And that is the HEX code. So why should you be concerned about that? It is the fact that, for example, if you are designing for a brand and they have a brand color already, the fact that they are using purple as their color does not mean they are using any kind of purple, because there are a lot of purple. There's lilac purple, there's deep purple, there's royal purple, there are a lot of purple. So you don't just want to change the face of their brand by using another kind of purple. You want to be steadily using the same shade. So you need to understand or ask if they have a designer already, what is the HEX code of the color you are using. So if you copy that exact code and put it here, Canva is going to give you exactly the same color. If you take that code, put it on Corel Draw, you're going to get the same HEX mid color. If you put it on Adobe Photoshop, you're going to, that is the beauty of HEX code. If you put it anywhere, any design tool, you're going to have the same color, like the same shade, no difference. But if you are trying to think in your head, you might be deceived and feel like, oh, that color looks like it. Can you see that? Though I'm shifting this a bit, you might not immediately recognize when you have deviated a little bit from that color, but the HES code gives you the exact color that you're looking for. So that's the beauty of it. I'm going to show you how we use that for color sampling. Okay, color sampling is another thing that could help you with your color selection and how to do that. But then yes, that helps you really, really, really well. Okay, so I think I already did justice to color selection. I am going to show you in the next video what color sampling is and how you can use that to boost your graphic design. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to see you right in the next video.